Welcome back to the Hideout. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
It's your boy, Dr. Thick, aka Kevin Lopez.
And I am APS Entertainment. The entertainment will be gone someday. And my name's Christian.
Someday. And of course, this is the show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. As per usual, there are timestamps down below. And this week, we are talking Loki, we are talking Ahsoka, we are talking John Wick, we are talking Guillermo del Toro, we're talking it all. So, boys, Christian, Kevin, how are you guys doing
I'm doing
today?
alright, just chilling, vibing, chilling.
Oh, shoot, okay, it's good to hear, Kevin. It's good to hear. What about you, Christian?
I'm alright. I'm just vibing, just chilling, just trying not to, Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. First things first, we have got some Loki season 2 news. It has been confirmed that Loki season 2 will now premiere on October 5th. The original release date was was originally okay, season 2
original recipe.
Maybe there was no original release date. Oh, it was supposed to release in summer.
Well, that shit's gone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, hey, October 5th, it's coming out fucking finally.
Very soon.
It is probably, yeah, it's been done for a while. It has definitely been done for a while. Let's see. In other news, don't know why I said it like that. Just kind of have to.
Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. Show's happening. That's it. We'll find out.
Yep, show's happening. All right, you guys got it. All right, show's over. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Doses.
That's it. In other news, we've got a little bit of news regarding John Wick number 4. You know the John Wicks. John Wickies. Wickmans, yeah.
Wiki poos.
A producer says that so I haven't. I still have to see the film.
Oh, the fourth one?
Yeah, the fourth one. Producer said that Keanu Reeves begged him to kill him off in the film. He was begged to be killed off. And yeah, he's always like, I can't do this again. We were like,
he chilling.
We'll leave a 10% little opening. Brother, they're making this man suffer.
I don't think they should do a fifth one, in my humble opinion. I think the ending to 4 is like really good.
Good enough.
I think they should just leave it at that.
I agree. I think it should have ended at 3, but a fourth one came out, which is fine. Because this story realistically should be over by now.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you really think about it, all the movies take place in a span of like 2 or 3 weeks, like all together. From like the first one to the last
that's so
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is so bizarre. Yeah, you're right. Man, what a couple of weeks he must have had.
Oh yeah.
Bro, he lost his girl, he lost his dog, he lost his finger.
He lost his house.
His
car.
He did, yeah, he lost his house. Bro, he lost a couple ribs, let's be fair.
Yeah.
More than a couple. He lost a whole lot of stuff.
Dude,
bro, he just lost everything.
Well, not off topic, but like a little side thing. Dude, Bill Skarsgård is so good in that movie. In the fourth one, like, he's like the main villain. He is so fucking good in that movie. I mean, he's good in like everything. Super underrated actor. Holy fuck. But like,
well, I mean, he does come from a very popular family.
That's true.
Actors,
But yeah, he's such a good actor, man. Like, I'll watch anything that motherfucker's in. I swear to God.
He is. He's got the face. He's got the. It's all in the face, man. He's a very creepy looking human in the best way possible.
But he's also beautiful.
No,
he's like a beautiful man, but
he's a very scary, beautiful man.
Yeah.
That's why it works. He looks a little bit like Austin Butler. Like, he could play Austin Butler in an Austin Butler biopic. Why would there be an Austin Butler biopic right now? I don't know.
Maybe they'll do like a movie about making the Elvis movie. Mm-hmm.
And he plays him. Yeah.
He plays him.
The making of Elvis. Oh man. Speaking of Elvis, we've gotten reports, right, that apparently Guillermo del Toro was actually planning on making a Star Wars film. Yeah, and he can't say, or he didn't say too much about it. All he can say about it is J and BB. He previously said that J and BB.
What the fuck is a J and BB?
Very interesting. I don't know what that means, but what people have put together is that he previously mentioned that he wanted to make a Godfather style film about the rise of Jabba the Hutt. Kind of like Jabba the Hutt is like a mafia guy, but J and BB. Interesting news
Jabba
there.
Jabba Big Booty.
Jabba Big Booty. Yes.
Star Wars.
Bro,
Jabba Big Booty.
Why don't
a Star Wars story?
Why don't
Bruh.
Jabba Big Booty Star Wars story? Yep, that's produced by Prince Productions and AAPS Entertainment.
And Dr. Thick.
Right? And Dr. Thick. I forgot about that. Dr.
Wow,
Thick as well.
Neco.
Bro, get that man a Star Wars film, bro. Guillermo del Toro loves doing practical effects. Now imagine him on with a Star Wars budget. Man, the stuff he'd make. You know what's crazy is there's a lot of people who are like, wow, I love Star Wars. I would love to be in Star Wars.
And then they never get to make it their fucking shit.
I know. Bro, Rian Johnson, Guillermo del Toro, Christian Bale was like, oh, I'd love to be in a Star Wars film. They have not called this man.
Dude, I like honestly like I don't understand how after this long there's still severe issues at Lucasfilm with that particular, like, sure, like, it's pretty standard for corporations to never fucking listen to their fucking fans and just basically fucking hate them, but, like,
yeah,
on a professional level, them just never getting any goddamn project off the fucking ground and just having A-list fucking directors, Mangold. Now Mangold's supposedly doing another Star Wars movie. He was supposed to do a Boba Fett thing, but then they were like, ew, icky, rated R, icky, gross. And then they were like, hey, you want to do Dawn of the Jedi? Which is a horrible fucking book. But I am interested in how he's going to adapt that.
If it ever happens, of course.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, they're probably not going to adapt, like, anything really from that book. They're probably just going to, they're going to probably just do their own thing and just keep the name because it's like, oh, that's recognizable. But nah, whatever. That story sucked anyway, but... God, that book was so... It's only like 370 pages. I could have finished that book in like a week. It took me like over a month and a half because I just could not get through it. I could not get through that book.
Oh my God.
I did finish it, but it was fucking dumb.
Well, it would be great to see it in live action if it happens.
Yeah, that little Mangold touch. Ew. Oh, what else? Taika.
Taika. That project is never gonna.
That was literally announced in like 2020, right? 2020, or was it like announced in 2019? It was announced way too long ago.
But every couple months they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna start next year. Oh, we're gonna start shooting next year. It's never gonna.
But Rian Johnson is still saying his trilogy is gonna happen. It's not.
He's been saying that since The Last Jet. I mean, so has Kathleen Kennedy, to be fair, but still, that project has been in development hell for forever. Bro, how do you have all these A-listers and just not do much with them?
Like, I don't know.
You
it's
know?
just insane. Like, Spielberg himself can be like, I want to do a Star Wars movie, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, sure.
No, definitely.
Come sign some paperwork.
Yeah, definitely.
We're never going to do anything with you.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Spielberg. I mean, he would
Here's
not want to fucking make a Star Wars movie. I mean, I'm sure he didn't he help with the original trilogy? No, he did. No, not the. Oh, did he help with the original trilogy? I don't know if he did. I know he helped out with like Revenge of the Sith, but
I believe he helped. No, he had to because him and Lucas were buddies. They've been buddies for a long time.
Oh yeah, they've been friends for a long time. I mean, I know he saw like the movie before it came out. Like Lucas showed him like the script and the actual finished cut. But like, well, the reason I say like he wouldn't want to do is because like the way he talks about how Star Wars is now, you can tell he has a very strong dislike towards it. Because Lucas is like one of his best friends. And like...
Of course. And it's not his vision. It's not his vision. It's not Lucas's vision.
And...
I mean, to be fair, modern, I'm speaking like right now. A lot of Star Wars has done good by Lucas. You know, you see like set photos of him visiting the sets. Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously, the sequel trilogy, they didn't care about Lucas. That was just them fucking up for several years and taking good actors and everything and just doing nothing with them. And I mean, they've got the upcoming a Rey movie, which hopefully will be good.
I don't even think it'll be made.
I don't know.
I'm being honest.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised right now.
Look, I don't even like I don't dislike Rey as a character. I think Daisy Ridley's like really awesome in that role.
Yes,
but like
she
it's just her story arc was just nothing. It just was all over the place and changed every 5 seconds. And it like the character of Rey.
Here's what's gonna happen though with Rey. Here's what's gonna happen though. They can redeem Rey if they give her a good direction. They can redeem her. Because look at Maul, for example. After Phantom Menace, nobody cared about Maul until he came back in Clone Wars and Rebels and whatnot, and now he's a fan favorite, right? So I think it's the same thing that's gonna happen to Rey. If done well, they can make her a very good character, you know.
Yeah.
If it ever happens, of course.
I mean, it's just absurd. I mean, like you're hearing like. They're not like rumors. I mean, like they're genuine like facts. Like Ridley, like the cast have literally openly like talked. Abrams has openly talked about how like they were literally changing the script daily, and like mid production they made the decision. Oh yeah, she's a Palpatine. Like they literally like during production. They literally didn't know, and they changed multiple times whether she was related to another character. I don't remember which ones, if they ever did say other characters.
Yeah.
Or if she wasn't related to anyone, and then like the whole Palpatine thing, and then like they were just like, oh yeah, she's a fucking Palpatine, and like that whole plot, it just made no fucking sense. It made no fucking sense. Nothing in that fucking movie made sense. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on the podcast, but that is the only film I've ever walked out of a theater. Last 15-20 minutes, I don't think you've left.
I don't think you've ever meant. No. Yeah, well, now the viewers know.
Just insane, how. Like I don't know. It's just I think it's like a really sad thing, just because it's like this is supposed to be the bookend to everything, not just like that trilogy. It's like everything, like all of Star Wars, and it wasn't that. It was I don't know what that was. Nope. I do have an idea that I can't believe. This is so cringe. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single fuck.
Let's hear it. Yeah. What's cringe?
The cringe is that I'm not actually going to say the idea, because I would, who knows, one day, just maybe, I can pull some strings. Let's just say in theory, if I go nowhere with my life in the next 20 years, then I'll finally, I'll state the idea. But I do have a crazy idea that would tie together all the other trilogies and actually give a satisfying conclusion to like the Star Wars, like everything, you know, and like kind of in a way not necessarily disregard the sequel trilogy, but just not allow it to be like the end of like saga, if that makes sense. But God, such a good idea. And you can literally make that into like a trilogy of movies within its own right.
And bam.
But yeah, Star Wars, Lucasfilm. Ain't no one gonna fucking. What the fuck was the topic? Why are we talking about this?
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
It all makes sense though. It's all connected.
It's all connected.
Man, Lucasfilm, hire us. Let Christian make his movies. I have notes for a 4-season Star Wars show.
Oh really?
So, if you ever need me, I'm here.
I got like
has been made, huh?
2 ideas for like a Star Wars project. It was like the one I just said, and there's another one that I thought would be like really cool. I thought it'd be cool in like in a novel form. Maybe it just sounds fan fiction-y and like gross, but like I was like, what if there's like an Ahsoka book, right? I mean, I know there's already an Ahsoka book, but like let's say there's an Ahsoka book, right? where it's like she's on a mission during the Clone Wars with like Anakin, like maybe like one of their earliest missions, like one of their earliest, like when Anakin still didn't really like her all that much and was annoyed by her before, you know, obviously caring a lot about her, and then some other mission she's doing with Luke, and the books are running like each chapter is like cutting back and forth between the past, the present, all that, and you get like basically her different viewpoints
of each one,
and I would find that really interesting, and I feel like you can do a lot emotionally with like Luke and her talking about, you know, her like Anakin as a person, and him like really like knowing take it
a step further. Maybe she's training Luke.
That would be interesting.
Right? Helping him out, or whatever.
Yeah, or like maybe because like I know like people don't really like the Jedi Academy books. That like people were like let down by them, but like, I haven't read those ones. But like, I can almost guarantee the Jedi Academy shit didn't go as bad as what happened in Rise of Skywalker. I'm just gonna kill my nephew. I'm a pacifist, but I'm gonna kill my fucking blood. What the fuck? Or no, what was that? That wasn't Rise of Skywalker. That was Last Jedi.
Fucking that was Last Jedi. I hope they retcon that somehow. I don't know how you can retcon it. But I hope they do it.
I was thinking of ways to like not even just like, I don't know, not justify that part, but just kind of like I guess like justify why he went into seclusion, which with a character like that you can't justify it, but like I don't know. I thought about like what if like they do introduce like Mara Jade into canon, because they're doing the Jedi Academy shit. They're doing it right now. Like you see it in Boba Fett, you see it in Mando. Which I hope they actually do something with that. Like it's not just like some random bullshit. And
they
like
could,
yeah. I don't know, but like you said, Ahsoka could help him. Yeah. Like basically, like you know, with the Jedi Academy. And I was thinking, what if they like introduced Mara Jade into canon and like she dies, and that was kind of like the thing that led him into exile.
Oh, that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
You know, I always that's an interesting point of view. I always, in my head, right, in my point of view, I would have liked to think about it more of like, you know how Ahsoka really isn't like a proper I mean, she's not a Jedi in the sense of you know, blue green lightsabers, whatever, right?
She do her own thing.
But I like to she is her own thing. I like to think that a lot of the people that Luke trained also he eventually pivoted towards that path, so that by the time that The Last Jedi happened, there wasn't a lot of quote unquote traditional Jedi. They were something different. I don't know. It just helps me justify the temple burning down, because then it's like, oh well, not that many of them died. I don't know. It's fucking bullshit. Whatever. But moving on.
Wow.
In other news,
we were on that for a second.
Bro, man, they gotta start hiring us for these pitches. Dude, they gotta start paying us. You know where to find us. Our email is in the about page. Just give us some money.
Just give us. I'm broke as fuck. Help me out.
You can sponsor us.
Just give us some
broke as fuck.
I mean, we're still gonna talk shit about you, but you can sponsor us if you want.
We keep it real. In other news, we've gotten a trailer for the wonderful story of Henry Sugar, Wes Anderson's latest film, debuting September 27th on Netflix. And I gotta say, have you seen the trailer?
Kevin, have you seen the trailer? Came out yet? No, I haven't seen it.
Wait. Oh, Christian, come on. Don't interrupt, Kevin. Please. Be respectful to him.
Gosh. No, I haven't seen it. I don't even know who... I don't even know who the guy is.
No, he's the guy that does the symmetrical shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the TikTok.
I still don't know the dude.
Yes, yeah. Him.
Sure.
Have you seen the trailer, Christian?
No, I haven't seen the trailer. Kevin?
You haven't seen the trailer? Well, guess what? Oh, yeah, Kevin.
I already said no.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Well, gonna be honest. I saw the trailer. It's a Wes Anderson trailer. I don't know what to say. There's not really much to say about the trailer besides it's you know, whatever you think the trailer is exactly what it is.
It's either gonna be like an orange color palette or like a teal color palette.
Yeah, it's the teal one.
It's the teal. I don't know. It's not that I dislike Wes Anderson, but it's like, okay, how to explain it? Like, directors have style and all that, but like, there's obvious changes. Like, it's not like carbon copy, but with like Wes Anderson, it's like literally fucking carbon copy to the point where it's like, it kind of seems like his movies can just kind of be fucking exhausting. Like, if you like marathon them, because it's just like, oh my god, yes, like,
yes,
Jesus fucking
it's
Christ, put the camera somewhere else.
I know, but it's I know, I agree. I
Like,
think no, in the grand scheme of his filmography, he's got some fantastic films.
I mean, yeah,
I will say I think his latest films have been a little bit more repetitive. But overall he is a good director. But yeah, just move the camera.
The original.
just do something different.
It's fine.
I mean, it doesn't. You can still keep your style, but like evolve it, like change things about it.
Do a Dutch angle. He can't. He can't do a Dutch angle.
I think he would
It's not in his
full blown. You think he has like a measuring?
Yes.
The little bubble thing,
course,
the
yes,
alignment ruler, like on set to make sure.
Of course, dude. Of course. Look at him. When he's looking at the edit, it's 0.1 centimeter off. Fix it.
Bro, he must have like hawk eyes.
Of course.
He'll be like, hey, that's 2 degrees off its axis, motherfucker. Put that back. Put that fucking back.
Fix that.
You ever see that like fake leaked audio that someone made where it was like Wes Anderson screaming on set because the camera wasn't symmetrical? He's like, it was like, how are they supposed to know it's my movie if the camera's not fucking put in the middle of everything? Or like oh, it's
like when Tom Cruise is yelling at some people for what is it, not wearing COVID masks or something
mask
like that?
and like going out, yeah.
Guys, are you serious? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? But speaking of outrageous, do you know who Rob? Yeah, you gotta know Rob Liefeld.
That name sounds familiar, Rob Liefeld.
Okay, well, you may not know him by name, but everybody knows him because he is the man who is responsible for single-handedly making one of the worst illustrations of Captain America. He made the
the big poofy boy with the boobies.
Yes, the big chest.
God, I hate that fucking.
Now, to justify it, right? To justify it,
I hate that picture.
To justify it, technically, it was never in a comic book page.
Oh, really?
I saw an interview where he talked about how it was supposed to be for some magazine or something, and they wanted this Captain America art. So they hit him up. They said, "Hey, can you draw this?" And he said that it was like 3 a.m, and he was like super sleep deprived, and that's what he made. Of course, it's an atrocious piece of art. Let's be fair here. But
Rob Liefeld made Deadpool.
Yes, he's done a lot of stuff, Christian. That's why I said I thought you would have known.
Dude, it's 10:30. A
lot of Deadpool.
I do remember who Rob Liefeld is now.
Yeah. Well, recently he's done it again. He's done the Captain America picture, but with Sam Wilson.
Oh my god. That's funny.
And it's no better. It's just he's so wham. Why is his chest so big? Oh my gosh, man.
Not too long ago, he came back to do like a Deadpool comic, and it was not good.
Yeah. It was what?
It was not good. I was disappointed.
You read it?
Yeah.
He doesn't. I don't know. Oh, what a man.
Deadpool. I think it was like called Bad Blood or some crap. I don't know. It was not good.
Black. Man. But yeah, he's done that. Let's see what else we got in other news. I guess this is staying on the topic of Marvel. We've got a Lego Avengers special releasing on Disney Plus on October 27th. All right, okay. I'm gonna. It's fall, winter news. I mean, film and TV news right now. It's kind of dry. Of course, we'll have our peak seasons. Your seasons, right? I mean, your Halloweens, your Christmases, your summer's always gonna have a lot of movies. But man, right now, Christian, we're scraping the barrel, man. Oh,
I can't wait not to watch it.
I'm so excited for
They're
Lego
gonna slap
Avengers.
that big fat juicy Disney Plus original logo on it, and I'm gonna cream my pants.
Oh my god, Disney Plus. Oh, yes.
Disney Plus.
The Marvel Superheroes Holiday Special, yes.
I mean, I guess that's good to know. And I'm gonna completely
like
forget it in the next 5 minutes.
Hell yeah. The teaser poster for this is actually, giving me mixed signals because it's very dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's so. Imagine some gray, cloudy skies, and over it is the red Avengers logo and Legos. Right. There's a little bit of a lens flare, but part of the logo is just bricks flying off. It's Lego Avengers Code Red.
Disney Plus original. Like what?
Disney Plus original, October 27th. Yeah, that's what it says at the corner. Well, I did want to bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Christian. You know Secret Invasion. You know Secret Invasion. We know Secret Invasion. Well, for the last couple of years, after every
right?
Yes, I've watched most of them. I usually watch them after the projects is released, right? So they released a new one, and I watched it, and for the most part, it was quite enjoyable because you can tell that, well, I'll say most. I'll get to it in a second. Most of the people who worked on Secret Invasion actually enjoyed the show, but here's where the but comes in, right? All the people who positively contributed to the show are not the people that were responsible for the story. So, for example, Samuel L. Jackson, he was talking about how he's like, oh, I love coming back as Nick Fury. As I'm always like, oh, they're gonna kill me, and I'm still alive, right? But he was like, yeah. So then when they told me about Secret Invasion, of course, the first thing I did was I read the comic book. And we went in a different direction, but and he's trying to justify like them going, that the comic books don't matter, and it's so funny because a lot of other people were like that. Like there's this, I don't remember her name right now, but there's this one fashion designer. She's a designer. She does most of the suits for Marvel, and she indulges herself in the material, and she was like, oh yeah, we really went deep into the Secret Invasion comic books when designing this clothes, blah, blah, blah. And she's talking about the thought process of like, oh, certain materials, wearing this. And I'm just thinking, man, that's so sad because she went in for Nick Fury's clothes, bro, but the story was fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot of that. And there's also a lot of like, scenes, films, stuff that they did which was never in the show. That's also fun, I guess. It's great. That's cool. Yeah,
I mean, from what I heard, they literally like refilmed like most of the show.
Yes, they did. I saw this one thing. I was watching Mr. Sunday's podcast, The Weekly Planet. I'll give them a shout out because they're awesome.
Yeah, help the smaller channels
and
out. As usual.
Hell yeah. Always gotta help out these small YouTubers, man. Just us doing our part. And they got an email from this guy who was working on Secret Invasion, and he said that he was some kind of assistant or something in when they were filming in the UK, but he was able to see the scenes that they filmed. And for 2 days, he said it was, or not 2 days, it was like a week-long process. They filmed a bunch of these scenes, right, whatever. And he said that when the show came out, none of what was filmed there was in the show. Yeah. So that's awesome, isn't it? Just really the best.
Yeah. Really. There's this one YouTuber I sometimes watch. He got a hold of like the scripts of the show.
Oh yes, yeah. You told me about this.
And
off camera.
And like before the show came out, they were like the YouTubers were like, "Oh, this script's so good. You have no idea like what's in store and blah blah blah." So it's like it makes you think like,
what was happening?
What was that original script? Like,
only one can only hope. I wish, man. I wish we got to see that vision. It was probably too dark for Marvel.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Because it's like, I don't know. We didn't. Like, I don't know. And also, side note, I hate those people that are all like, you're asking for this, and when you finally get it, you don't like it. I'm like that. Okay, well, if I want a cheeseburger, right? I'm really craving a cheeseburger. I really want a cheeseburger, and you drive to McDonald's, right? And then they serve you a raw fucking slab of frozen meat with no cheese, extra pickles, and like...
You're not going to be happy.
You're not going to be happy. Like, just because I want a cheeseburger doesn't mean I don't want a good cheeseburger. That's my fucking point. Is like,
exactly.
If just because you're making a serious story or a darker story, it doesn't give you a pass just to be like, oh, well, we're doing it because the fans say so. That means we don't have to give a shit about the story. It doesn't have to be good. It's like, no. We want it, and we want it to be good. Like, so it's
exactly.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you agree, Kevin?
Sure, I'll take a cheesburger with pickle and onions on it.
Look at him.
Yeah. Good take. In other news, Dumb Money, a film about the GameStop stock market rise. Do you remember when this event happened?
Yeah.
Opens to $92,000 from 8 theaters.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why only 8 theaters?
I don't know.
For 8 theaters, that's not bad. 92,000.
No, yeah, I know. It's not bad for 8 theaters. But what confuses me is that, dude, the cast for this movie is crazy.
It's stacked. Rogan,
I'm gonna read off some.
Keanu.
Yes, man. Yes.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. They got Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Pete Davidson, Sebastian Stan, America Ferrera.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, they've got a whole lot of people. Nick Offerman, Vincent D'Onofrio, Clancy Brown,
D'Onofrio.
Kate Byrne. Oh,
That's
I know you like that name.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a whole lot of people in this movie. Yep, and it only opened to 8 theaters. Currently, it's got a box office in the U.S. of 296,000.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a very weird.
I mean,
film
is it gonna
release
go like bigger? Like, is it gonna have a bigger release or what the fuck?
I don't know because nobody's talking about this film. Like, it's not really being promoted.
Yeah.
Even though you would think a film like this would, like, this many actors would be, right?
Same thing with the. Did you know an Expendables movie just came out today?
Oh, I know.
I just saw a trailer for it for the first time 2 days ago.
I had the chance to go to the premiere.
Oh, you did?
But I couldn't because I had school. Yeah, they sent me I got sent an RSVP from my school, but I couldn't go, sadly.
Nah, you're not
Next time.
anything. I heard it wasn't good.
I know. I heard it wasn't good either.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't go to a premiere for a movie that I know isn't gonna be good, even just to say I'm going to a premiere.
It would have made a good. It would have made a good video.
Oh, yeah.
Would have made a good. I'm trying to figure out. This has. So what I'm seeing here has an estimated budget of $30 million though.
For Dumb Money?
That's what I'm seeing.
Brother, $30 million for. I mean, I guess I don't know the actors, right? Yeah. I was like,
yeah,
that movie sounds like a fucking $5 million budgeted film. Like, I was like, what? But yeah, I guess all the actors, right?
Yeah, not even Wikipedia. No, IMDb is the one saying. I don't know. 30 million supposedly. Who knows? Maybe this film will gain a following over the next couple weeks. It's hard to tell.
Maybe.
In other news, we've got this now Disney, man. Disney. Well, studios currently are in a bit of an iffy state, as we know. Disney has announced that they will spend $60 billion. $60 billion over the next 10 years to increase their growth in the theme parks business. But yet, they refuse to give riders a fair deal. Come on, dude.
$1 billion. Brother, what do you need to spend $60 billion on?
Bro, everything's already so expensive at the damn theme parks.
It's just... oh, my God. All right.
Here, I'm gonna give a quick message to Walt, and only Walt himself, because I know he's listening to this podcast.
Yeah, in his little cryo chamber.
Walt,
he's our number one fan of the podcast. He emails us all the time.
He's our number one fan because we keep it real with him. He knows it. Yeah. Ain't that right, Walt?
He uses his mind powers to type on his little MacBook.
Walt, please just stop this. I don't think what you're doing is okay, Walt. Just give 3 of us a job. Well, you know what?
Yeah, I don't really want to run things, but I'll do it for money.
Make us the CEOs. We'll fix your issues. We'll give the writers a fair deal. We'll give the actors a fair deal.
We also might make it worse. So it's like a 50-50 shot. But
no, Christian, we got to stay optimistic. We're speaking to Walt here. Remember?
Oh, okay, my bad, Walt.
This is only
to Walt. We're gonna do really good. We promise.
We're gonna do really good. Exactly.
We're good boys. Most of the time.
Just do it. Sometimes. We're good, nice, young children of God. We go to church all day, every day. I eat my vegetables. He eats his vegetables. We only eat vegetables.
My food though, like my raw cheeseburger from Mackie D's.
His frozen cheeseburger. Now why are we going to jail? Why are the cops looking for us?
Well, that's none of your concern, actually. Frankly, I'm sorry,
yes,
Walt.
actually,
that's actually just a private matter. But that's besides the point.
Well, you're out of line.
You gotta focus on the bigger picture here.
The bigger picture.
What is
we
that?
We can do this.
We'll tell you in private.
Exactly.
But it's gonna get kinky.
Okay. All right. Moving on. In other news, we've just gotten a cast announcement for the Stranger Things prequel show.
That's still happening? God, they've been talking about it since season 2.
So
don't do it.
We've got Shane Atwell as Chief Hopper, Isabella Papas. I don't know why I said it like that. Her name is Papas. Papas as Joyce, Chris Buckley as Bob Newby, Oscar Lloyd as Hopper Jr.
Hopper Jr.
Oh. Lois McCartney as Henry Creel, Patrick Vale as Dr. Brenner, and Max Harwood as Alan Munson.
Yeah. Ow, fuck.
Munson.
I'm not gonna.
Hopper
I'm not
Jr.
I'm sorry.
You're not gonna watch it? I'm gonna watch it.
It's literally just a cash grab. What are you gonna fuck?
Of course it is.
There's nothing you can tell with that. I'm sorry. There's no fucking.
It's just gonna be a normal story.
None of these characters know anything about the supernatural elements until the beginning of the show. There's nothing you can do with that.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a supernatural show.
Well, then what's the point of it? Like, it's just not.
Might be a crime drama. I don't know.
Like, don't do it. You're gonna do it, and no one's gonna watch it, and you're gonna lose money. But that's on you. I mean, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Don't listen to me. What do I fucking
Now
know?
here's some other news, and this is actually pretty massive. Kevin, hold your horses. Kevin, I know you're ecstatic about this. Ain't that right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Of course. The Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
As of Thursday, September 24th, has a reported budget of about $270 million.
Oh my god! For what, brother? For what?
So, yeah,
brother, this is why none of your fucking movies are making money. Not just anybody. This
is coming from Forbes. They've also said that about $55 million of that budget was a subsidy of the UK, so they roughly only spent around $220 million. But it's still so much money.
It's too much.
Why is this so much, bro? Why are they spending this?
Mission Impossible didn't need to be 300. Indiana Jones didn't need to be 300. This doesn't need to be 270. Like, brother, stop spending this fucking much. You're not gonna make your money back. That means we take, the common thing, which is 2.5 times that amount. Let's say it was, what did you say? It was like 270? Oh my god. 270 times 2.5. Wait.
Let's see.
270 times 2.5. They need to make almost $700 million just to break even. That's not gonna happen. Dude. I'm telling you straight up. If Ant-Man did not fucking make, well then I think the only reason the first Captain Marvel made $1 billion was because it was the last movie before Endgame, and everyone was already writing.
Nah, but let's be fair though. There was a lot of people who were hate watching the film.
But to $1 billion? No.
There was a lot of hate watching.
Don't buy that shit. I'm sorry. I do
think a lot of people were excited for her as well, because it's like this is her first time seeing the character.
That's true. It was a new character being introduced. And
I'm gonna be honest. I liked Captain Marvel. I think it's got so much, like, a lot of people hate it for no reason other than just what's her face? Jesus, forgotten her name. The lead's name.
Brie Larson.
Carol Danvers. Brie Larson. But it's a good film. I liked it for
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, I just think it's like the villain was. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, I was so confused by that. That and like with Captain Marvel, they gave her no arc, like at all. Like they like as a character, she's kind of meaningless. And like so far in the MCU, like this character has gotten like nothing really. It's kind of
the treatment of her character has been so weird
as a character. But
I know. I think it's because I don't think they know what to do with her because she is just overpowered.
She's too powerful.
Right? You can't just put her in the story from the beginning because she would just take everything out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you, bro? But this budget is insane. Let's see.
Do they have a official runtime yet? Because like we kept hearing it's like an hour 40 or something.
Let's see. The Marvels.
Which would be insane.
Runtime. It's probably gonna stay around that time. I don't think it's gonna change all that much. 112? No, but that's August 29th. It'll be around 40.
That's like an hour 30.
I don't know.
Or like an
Look,
hour
get
20.
this.
Wait, what?
Godzilla King of the Monsters had a budget of between 170 to 200 million.
See, and those the visual effects in that movie are fucking beautiful. That was one of the most beautifully, like one of the most beautiful VFX films I've seen in like that, like Godzilla versus Kong. Those movies are so fucking beautiful to look at, especially King of the Monsters. I don't know what is happening. Well, I mean, my guess is just like because they're not allowing themselves to take time making these projects, and
they just have to rush
everything
now,
CGI from start to at this point. These aren't even live action movies. It's a fucking cartoon. Like these movies are all cartoons. Like that's just at this point they're just cartoons, and that means they have to hire a lot of VFX workers, like more than like the normal fucking amount, like way more than the normal amount. And like these production times are insane. They're literally finishing movies in like 4 months. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no.
It's
like,
way
you're
too
filming
fast.
everything on the green screen and then having everyone else do the work. Like, the thing with VFX artists, like, now is they are the production designers. They're the costume designers. They're the action set coordinator. Like, they're literally making the entire fucking movie. They're doing everyone's job. Like, they're not, like, this is, like, what I don't think anybody, like, obviously, like, people that are watching this, like, I'm sure they get that, but, like, people, like, going to the movies, average people don't get this shit that it's like the visual effects people are literally doing every fucking job. They're redoing all the lighting in post. They're literally creating costumes because the costume department didn't have enough time to make shit. They're making all the pre-visuals that end up being the actual final action scenes, right? Where they end up not like fucking filming like anything, right? And like it's just like it's really getting to the point where it's just they're making the whole fucking movie, and so maybe that's probably why these budgets are getting inflated. But like even still, it's just like we don't like, obviously technology has gotten to the point where it doesn't take 2 to 3 years to make a movie anymore. You can still make a movie in 1 year, but like they're making it under that. At this point, like they're making movies in like 8 months now, 9 months, 10 months. It's like what
far
the fuck?
Too rushed. It's way too much for a short period of time. And this is why people are getting overworked, right?
And this is just why there aren't really any good fucking movies, because you're churning out a script in 2 weeks and it's a meaningless script. There was no thought put into it. It was just, oh, here you go, here's a fucking script. And most of the time, it's not even finished when they go into production. They don't even have fucking time to finish.
Yeah, they're improvising. Yeah,
and then they're just redoing the whole thing, which is why there's no symbolism or thematic elements or enriching themes or good narrative structure. And that's why every fucking moment right now in like big blockbusters, and I really have to look, unfortunately, at Marvel at the moment, when there's emotional beats, it is so unnatural. Because it is literally being made up as they go along. There's no like genuine like thought being put into like the timing of an emotional sequence. It's like they're checking their watch. We forgot to do that. Quick writer that we're not paying, make some shit up on the spot right now so we can give it to the actors right here, right now. This is the first time they're reading the fucking script. And then roll cameras. And it's just like the actors aren't like getting prepared emotionally for like these things because they're getting the scripts literally like, No Way Home, they were literally redoing scenes in the moment, like while filming the fucking movie. Like they didn't have shit planned out. They would literally show up on set and be like, and actors are just standing around and they're like, oh sorry, we're rewriting the entire scene right now, like right now while we're fucking prepping all the equipment. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Like, no.
It's bad.
Like,
but
like things like that are just not. It's like good as like to be able to throw everything out the window and just make something on the spot. That's incredible filmmaking. But when it's all of that, like it's just when that's the whole film, you're playing with dangerous waters there because a film is complicated and there's too many moving parts to not even know what the fuck your script is, to not even know what the meaning of your film is, and that is probably my biggest angerment is that movies nowadays are about nothing. They're meaningless. Fucking, they're not about anything.
That's why it's important to put care into your project, which brings us nicely into our next point, and this is probably one of my favorite news of the week. An anime short film called Creed Shinjidai is going to start playing at select showings of Bottoms over the next week, just in theaters. But the short film focuses on an interplanetary adventure about 3 young boxers. So they're turning Creed into an anime. Now the fact that it's interplanetary, it's kind of obvious it's not going to be canon to any Rocky or Creed movie. It's going to do its own thing. And from my understanding, it's produced by Michael B. Jordan, I believe. Shinjidai. I'm very excited about this.
That sounds like a really fun project. Kind of gives me JoJo vibes.
Oh, of course. It sounds like an ecstatic project. Imagine being him. Gets to make a sci-fi boxing anime. Yeah.
Some Flash Gordon shit. That sounds fun, man.
Flash Gordon. That does sound fun. I know you don't watch as much anime, but I think it's gonna have a lot of influence, especially from stuff like Megalobox.
I don't know.
And Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, I know. You don't. Megalobox is like a sci-fi boxing story. It's its own thing. I'm excited for it. Michael B. Jordan's a big anime fan. A lot of anime references in Creed 3. So Creed Shinjidai. Gosh. And he's this was announced when Creed 3 came out, but I'm surprised that I don't know. I think they had already been working on it, but I'm surprised that it's releasing so soon. I'm excited for it though. And I hope it gets to streaming or something for us to see eventually.
Mm-hmm. Is it gonna? You said it's a show, right, or is it a movie?
It's an anime short film. A little film. I wish it was a show. I really do.
I mean, if it's successful,
we'll take what we can get.
Maybe they'll do something with it.
True. They could make a spin-off. Yeah, that's true. And now, ladies and gentlemen, security guards, everybody, we've made it to the time of the night. Where we talk about Ahsoka. And we are on episode... What episode are we on? Episode 7? 7, right? Or 6?
I think it's 6.
Hold on. We must verify. Yeah, it's 6. We have made it to episode 6. We're continuing our review of the show every single week. Christian, what did you think about Ahsoka episode 6? You know what? Let's format this a little differently. Mm-hmm. Let's start off with just... Oops, oh my goodness. Let's start off with just negatives right now from both of us, and then we'll talk about what we liked about the episode.
What
didn't you like? Yes.
And she's not on the fucking show.
Yep.
Honestly, that was like my only problem with this episode. I think this was the most
you liked the episode
they've had so far. But what were your negatives with it?
What didn't I like about it? Yeah, besides the fact that Ahsoka was in it for all of a minute, 30 seconds maybe for her. I thought that the reunion between Sabine and Ezra was a little bit dry in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I expected a little bit more emotion out of that scene, considering I've been waiting 5 years or whatever since the show ended for them to reunite, and in universe time, it's been
like
roughly
5-6 years, right?
Yeah,
more than that,
a little bit. No, a little bit more because between 7 and 9 years, roughly, give or take.
God damn.
So
yeah, they were all like,
expect.
So cute to see you.
Not
They
like,
were just
brother,
like,
what
oh,
the fuck?
you showed up, you were here, and this is another complaint I had. But you said something to me last night off camera that kind of explains this complaint to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I'll say it, but you can probably elaborate more on it. You said that Ahsoka is structured like an animated show. Like these episodes are not meant to be 40 or 50 minutes or whatever long it is. It's meant to be 20-30 minute format. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think like the reason the episodes have like felt like nothing, because when you look at Filoni's career, all it's been is animation with 20-minute episodes. That's all he's ever really done. And like, I know he's messed around with like Mandalorian, but like this is his show. Like that was Favreau's, and he was like very heavily involved, but like that was Favreau's. I mean, like especially that first season, Favreau wrote most of the episodes, and like this is all Filoni for the like writing wise, and the structure's all over the place, and like the episodes are like feeling stretched out beyond belief because he's so used to making like 20-minute things, and I don't think he's really used to like a 45-minute length of a script and really adding all those nuance, like more complex layering or like more story beats that are happening. Because like you look at a standard episode of Clone Wars, there's usually the A story and the B story, and he can balance
and
two
that's
of
kind
those
of
at
what
once, right? But like, and you're seeing that literally with this show too.
You're seeing that,
Very
exactly.
like that.
But
like,
it's just very prolonged.
It's prolonged, yeah. And I mean, like you look at most shows, they'll have like 4 different plot lines, 3 different plot lines, like, and then that amount of length running out in one episode, like multiple plot lines, like it's not just one thing, or 2 things. And I just, part of me even has like a theory that I heard. I don't know if I'm hearing this wrong or if I was like reading it wrong or whatever, but it was like a brief glance type of thing, but I read somewhere that like after Rebels was canceled, he was already developing another show, like an animated show.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm.
And like it was like a publicly announced thing. So part of me is thinking maybe this show was just supposed to be similar to basically whatever the fuck he was working on, and he just kind of realized, oh fuck, I can make this live action, and
yes. After you told that to me, I was like, I sat back and I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense, because when I was thinking about the scene between Ezra and Sabine, I was like, it felt a bit cheesy, and that kind of helps explain it. Like in animation, that scene would have worked better, because it's like, whoa, look at Ezra, he's all mature and stuff now, but from a live action medium, things are different, right? And I think that's what we were expecting is that but you know what, now let's move on to the positive. What'd you like about the episode?
I mean, Lars Mikkelsen as Thrawn was
my gosh,
incredible.
man, his voice,
incredible.
His eyes,
like the posture, everything, just so fucking good. I loved the introduction they did. I can't believe I even had to like fear this, but for whatever reason I just had a feeling he would just show up and be like, I thought his introduction was gonna be dog shit, to be honest. I thought it was just gonna be like some like literally at the tag end of an episode, but they did it really early on. I will say this, I lost my fucking shit because like at the beginning of the episode, they're all like, "Where's Thrawn?" And then the Night Sisters are all like, "Oh, you're gonna have to wait for that." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I've been waiting."
You thought they were just gonna
I swear to
the
God,
end of the episode.
When they said that, I genuinely thought I was gonna end up being right. That it was gonna be the second to last episode is when we saw him, but it doesn't matter. Still, 3rd episode. That's still not good. He's your main villain. You should not be introducing your main villain. And essentially, if you're looking at this, as a whole, this is like the 3rd act, right, of the show, you know. It's not good. It's still not good.
I know.
But, anyways.
But man, he is scary though. He's got this cult following now, and it's, oof. And then you got, what's his name? Enoch, kind of creepy.
Oh yeah,
creepy looking dude.
Or that fool had a interesting little thing going.
Yeah, but I thought it was great. I really liked. I like. This feels like I'm a big Rebels fan, and Ezra felt like Ezra. Like he's like, yo, so we won, right? Sabine's like, yo, bro, let me relax. He's like, so you gonna tell me how you got here, how you been doing, how we're gonna get back? She's like, bro, calm the fuck down. Let me take a chill pill, man. Like, bro, let me get some water. He's like, when we going home? I've been here for like 10 years. She's like, bro, chill. I like Ezra. He's this new Zen Ezra. I've got a theory, right? Actually, I've got a couple theories. I've got two theories, right? One, either Kanan is going to return as a Force Ghost, and it's revealed that he's been training Ezra as a Force Ghost this whole time. Or theory number two, Darth Maul is going to return as a Force Ghost, and it's revealed that he's been training Ezra this whole time as a Force Ghost. I mean,
you've seen that like supposed leaked set photo, right?
What? There's a supposed leaked set photo. Ahsoka.
Like
leaked.
With Darth Maul.
What's the photo?
Have you seen that?
Really?
I mean, like, probably fake, but I can't even lie. Like, it does actually look pretty real. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I see the one you're talking about.
It's probably bullshit, but
it probably is fake. And it is. I can tell you why. Because if you look at I don't remember what her ear pierces are. That you know that her hair, not her hair, the ear things that I don't know what they're called.
Braid things.
Yes, if you look at them in the set photos, they're shorter. They're shorter than they are in the actual show. Because in Mando season 2, they were short, and then fans complained that they were too short. So then, obviously, they did it for practical reasons, like movement and whatnot. But then they changed it to make them longer for the show. And in the set photo, they're the same length they were in Mando. So yeah, probably is fake.
Complaint.
But man,
what's wrong with us, man?
I don't,
Fans?
bro. It's dry right now, man.
We're insane.
We're scraping the barrel, dude. This is our job. What do we say? Ahsoka good, Ahsoka bad. All right, bye.
Okay, the show was like pretty good, but like her fucking braid wasn't. So fuck this fucking show, garbage.
But yeah, it's a good episode. I liked it. Also, one thing I noticed. Not I noticed. I saw it online. If you look at the base, right, that Thrawn comes in, it's actually the same one that was at the end of Rebels, because there's I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I haven't finished Rebels.
Oh, whoops. Okay, cover your ears for a second.
I have AirPods on. Hold on.
Okay, never mind. If it basically, I'm just gonna stop talking. Yeah, you know what? Oh wow, look outside our door, Christian. There's some guards there. They're looking for us. There's police. They've come back. Oh my god. They said, oh gosh. Look at that. It's Thrawn right outside our door.
He's out there. He's doing he Thrawning his thing.
It's Thrawning time. Kevin, what have you got to say about all this?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Exactly. Kevin's always spitting, man. He's always spitting. Oh my gosh. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
You know me, and I know you. My name is Dr. Pick, aka Kevin.
And my name is Caspian, also known as
Caspian
Entertainment, and one day the entertainment will be
gone. And we are the DJ Khaled Fan Club, and we will see you guys next week.
Doses.